Welcome, people, to another SincerelyAccra episode. I know it's been a long time, but we're back like we never left. Yes, we have to go and rest our body, our bones. And so when you say people of a particular age, you do Accra. Rested. And that's what we did. We took a little break, but we're back. And I know you missed us. But we've been up to things. You've seen us on the internet, haven't you? Yeah, we've been up to things. But before I go any further, I want to give a quick shout out to the Gold Coast Report. That's the GCR network. Yes, what's it? Podcast hosting network. Ghanaian one. That's GCR network. And a quick shout out to my co-creator and producer, Mr. Kwame Asante-Ofori. Yeah, you've seen the title by now. We're interviewing someone very interesting. I discovered him about a couple of months ago. I'm master paying. Group chats. I know all of you have this as well. Instagram group chats, Twitter group chats, so TikTok group chats. So people be sending videos and now they say first now like when we see their videos, we laugh and things. Not new entrants are real. But not any news. I mean discover on the late. And so we went and found him and said we're going to talk to him because he's very interesting. So we have to feed him. And so I'm here with none other than Almed. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, me okay.
Nice.
Hey, now diamond D.
Hey, Mr. Oh,
shine bright like a diamond.
So don't come and test it. Hey, diamond.
Me diamond tester. I'm coming to test you.
Hey, Kameu.
Hey.
I wanted
to ask you, Tantabura, a real name?
No. My brother was the one who came up with it. He says there's this. He has a colleague who, when he goes to the hood, they call him like Tantabara.
Oh, Tantabara. What's the name? Tantabura.
Yeah.
Hey. A little anglicized, wasn't that? So it's not a real name.
It was not a real name.
Oh, okay.
It means dove. It's a Hausa word and it means dove.
Like the bird?
Yeah, the bird.
Oh, I see. And what's Bawasaba?
Bawasaba means it's not a joke.
Oh.
Yeah. So when they are talking, they're like, Bawasaba.
Because in your skits, you say that quite a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what the mothers do a lot. They say it a lot.
They say it a lot?
A lot.
Okay. I get it.
And I know some Kitswa.
Yeah. Oh, okay. J Nashe. Bawasaba. So I know J Shemo. Your name is Muhammad Ali.
Yes, please.
In a one kasana we a remix. Now you're an Almed.
Yeah.
What was the thought process? What went into making Almed?
So I was in class one time back in Motown. I was in class.
Angry House. Dining Hall Prefect.
You did your research.
Oh, baby. It's SincerelyAccra.
Okay, so I was in class one time and I was coming up with names. I used to use Alinko at first.
Alinko?
Yeah.
Why? Papa Jasko?
I don't know. The name sounded too funny, so I needed to do something about it. So I just spoke to my classmates and then we wrote down my full name on the board. And then we started decoding it. So we got Medal, Dalme, Almed and all those stuff. I just wanted something nice.
Just like EMP, certificate, EMP out. Really?
Yeah. So I got we cancelled out some of the names and then it was Almed that was, and I was like, no, you guys, it sounds like Ahmed.
Ahmed, yeah.
So I don't want to use it, but they are like, you are Muslim, so if your name has a touch of Islam in it, it will sound very good.
A touch of what? Islam?
Yeah.
Hell.
So it will be good. So I picked Ahmed and then
in the FI.
Yeah, I picked it. That was around 2020.
2020?
Yeah.
That was before your TikTok debut.
Not really. I started TikTok a long time. But I changed my account. So
that's why.
My second account, I changed that one into
2021.
2021.
Because I went to your TikTok, I went to your very first video.
Yeah.
And it was in 2021.
Yeah. So 2021, then this account started blowing very quickly. And then I trended in Nigeria, then back to Ghana. So I've trended in certain parts of the world. I'm like, hey.
International.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found your dad is from Mali.
Yeah, my dad
and your mom is Ghanaian.
My mom is Ghanaian. They met in Saudi Arabia.
That
was where I was born.
Who mama name was Saudi?
I mean, some mom go on my dear. And I'm that's my.
And he came to Ghana in 2007.
Yeah, 2007. Hey, Randy, where do you get these information from?
Let's move on. No, what was I even asking? I was like, yeah, you came to Ghana in 2007.
Yeah.
Where did you live when you came to Ghana?
I was I don't really remember, but I was at Dansoman. Then I moved to Kolegono. I moved to Zabramalai. I moved to a whole lot of places because some of the people, the family members, when they are asked to take care of you, they sometimes want to overdo certain things.
You're too strict.
No, not too strict. Some of them were too strict. But like some of them then they'll be using it for other stuff. So it brought a whole lot of issue and I had to be moving. And alongside when I was moving, I was picking up languages. So that's how come I could speak like a lot of languages. Yeah.
Oh, wait. So your parents were busy?
Yeah, they were very busy.
So they were leaving
and they are still busy.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I don't want to say.
You don't want to say? Hey, Almed, after this comes, everybody's going to go and Google and find out. So like, what does Almed's parents do? But right now, you have to give your friends NDAs to sign because I'm sure you told your friends what your parents do.
Oh, please. No, I've not told
You
them.
haven't? Hey, sir.
Nobody knows.
Baby Sal. After this one, baby Sal.
Oh, they won't.
They won't. Matse. I know you have a brother.
Yeah.
Is he called Mahmoud?
Yeah, he's called Mahmoud.
Oh, okay. Do you have any other siblings?
Yeah, I have other siblings.
Okay. Tell us, how many siblings do you have?
Yeah, shocking me. Yeah. But it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. So I have 3 other siblings. That is 3 sisters. And then aside from those 3, Muslims, we do a lot of polygamy. So
the way you are saying it's like,
yeah.
Okay, all right. So you have...
My dad has to go for like other women too. And then like, so I have other siblings that I'm not even aware of.
Oh, okay.
But the ones I'm aware of, like my blood siblings, I have 3 sisters and then
one
brother. Yeah.
Okay. And do you live with your sisters as well?
No, I don't live. They are in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. Because I only see your brother in your content. I don't see your sister.
We live with my uncle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, what does your uncle think about all of your TikToking?
I don't know. I don't care. I'm just doing me.
But does he know? Do you think he knows?
Yeah, he knows.
And he's never said anything?
Oh, to me, no, he hasn't said anything to me. But I'm sure like he has spoken to, like, because when I had an issue with my dad concerning this TikTok thing, he spoke for me to my dad.
What was the issue your dad had?
My dad was like, you see, I don't know if you've watched a lot of my videos, but if you check, I don't wear like female stuff anymore. Like the wigs, I used to have like a wig that I got from my friend. I used to wear wigs. I used to wear maybe female clothes just so the thing looks more realistic and funny. But my dad was complaining a lot and he was asking me to stop. And then TikTok is something I have worked on for so long and I can't just get somewhere and then stop just because my dad is saying I should stop.
Okay.
So I just decided that, okay, to obey my dad, I'm going to be wearing male clothes, but then I have this cloth
that you used to tie around.
Yeah, it was an Achimota cloth for church service. So I use it, and then maybe I have this Arabian thing that they tie. Yeah, so I use that one, or maybe my shirt, and then I turn it into a scarf.
Okay. And your father has not said anything about that?
He still complains. He saw the Watch It video that blew up, and he still complains.
I saw TV3 posted it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he in Ghana?
No, he's not in Ghana.
Hey, your show was Saudi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually blocked him, but I don't know how he still gets my videos.
You created your friend's account. I know we were for them, man.
Yeah, I think I'm
sure they do screen recording.
Yeah.
So was Achimota your first choice school?
Yeah, it was.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Okay, what happened was that I had a friend in my class and then we did almost everything together. So he chose Achimota. And my family at that time, nobody had really gone to high school because my sisters are like outside. So like, no, I'm the first person to like go to high school, even with my uncle's kids.
Okay.
I'm the first person to like go to high school. I didn't know what to do. Nobody had any experience. So I was just like, okay, let me go with my friend because he's a genuine friend and he's good. So we picked the same choices of schools. Like
same course?
No, not same course. I picked visual arts because I felt like it would be easier for me to get into the school. So that maybe when I get into the school, I'll change it.
Right.
Yeah. So I picked it and then we all got it. Like all the people that in my class that picked Achimota, we all got it.
Visual arts.
I think it was just one person that didn't get it. We all got like Achimota.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was supposed to go to Achimota actually. I applied to Achimota. I think I got it, but I didn't go there.
Oh, how sad.
How sad, says
Do you know what Achimota can do? Do you know the power of Motown?
Really?
Don't go there.
Oh, hey, Accra for country. No, I wanted to do visual arts, and my father told me that, hey, who person we now paint signboard money, and it really doesn't.
I think that thing is very, very false Currently, I did visual arts. When I got there, I didn't want to do the course. I wanted to change it. But when I did the course, I just saw it as a very interesting course. I loved it. I will not lie.
Why did you want to change it?
I wanted to change it because of the stereotypes around it. You know, when you are new, you don't really know what to go for. I became dining hall prefect.
I know.
But
dining hall prefect, you be in a cooking mouth. Almed. You what's in the baby? You know what? That for be fair.
This guy knows too much. Okay, that was true.
You went to stand and then you lost.
That was true. I didn't lose.
Or they didn't pick
What they
you.
did was that, people went for school prefects. So when they went for the school prefects, some of them didn't get. And then they can't just leave them like that. They made us choose 2 positions. So the school prefect chose and they didn't get. So they dropped them and they brought them. The second position after school prefect is dining hall prefect. In
Really?
in Achimota school. So they dropped them and then they brought them to dining hall prefect. And the ones that were going for dining hall prefect, they took us out.
Free hall. Okay.
So it was very painful. And I already started working as a dining hall prefect and they saw my qualities and abilities. So they picked me and they were like, okay, we are going to speak on behalf of, we are going to speak to the management so that like the school administration, so that they pick you. Sorry.
So what were some of the things you were doing before that made them think you can do that? Was it you were already working as a dining hall prefect?
Yeah,
when I call you prayers.
They were like, the seniors went on a break. So it was just left with Form 2s and then I think Form 1s. So they were like, those who are going for prefectship, this is your time. Start working as a prefect. Like, get up, do something. And then I stood up. I started doing a whole lot of things like patrolling, doing this, and then telling people, oh, clear the table, ringing the bell.
And they were listening to you?
They were listening to me.
Form 2.
Yeah, we were all in Form 2.
What about your mates? Were your mates listening to you?
Yeah, they were listening to me.
Sir.
So I did everything and automatically people were actually, and I was funny. I don't just come to the dining hall and then just sit down and be all strict. Sometimes I am strict. People say I am wicked, which is true.
What I heard is that you were very rude when you were a junior.
Yeah, when I was... it's not all the time.
It's not all the time?
Sometimes. You have to play like stubborn a little.
Sir.
I used to threaten my seniors. I beat one senior. Like a Kojo Besia boy. The way they laughed at him.
Why did you beat him?
I don't know. I was sitting on a chair, but because the chair was single, he wanted me to join the rest on that chair. And I said, I'll not do it. No, I'll not do it.
He was your senior.
He was my senior. I should get up. And he pushed me and dragged the chair. And I was like, what's the meaning of this? So I was pulling the chair back and then he threw a punch and I also threw a punch and it became a fight. And I pushed him on the floor.
Hey.
So I was able to give him more punches than he did. So they declared me winner. And I was like, okay.
And you didn't get in trouble?
Yeah, we got in trouble. The housemaster came. The housemaster's door is connected to the study room.
Okay.
So he came out and then he was, what's going on? And I explained. And he was like, he told the senior that what he did wasn't right and blah, blah, blah. But I'll be punished because the senior is always right.
Of course.
In Motown. So
in
I was
Motown.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was punished, but then everybody was like, hey, you beat PT. I was like, okay, that's good.
So then what, people became afraid of you?
Oh, no, not really.
Sir.
Before I came to the school, they bring names of students and then...
I know, I heard because they saw Muhammad Ali. They
saw Muhammad Ali, they was expecting someone big. I was like, hey, what's going on? So when I entered the house and they were like, hey, Muhammad Ali's in. Everybody was shouting. I was like, what's going on? And then my sister went to drop me off in the, how do you call it? She helped me pick my items to the dormitory. And then when she left, all of a sudden people started laughing at me and I had shaved my head and it was so bad. And I have this horns that pop out whenever my hair is gone. Hey.
Hellboy.
It was so bad.
So they were laughing at you.
And I had this bola shirt and it was... Oh, it was sad
because they were expecting someone who said Muhammad Ali, not a boxer.
And I was very skinny back then. I was very, very skinny.
Wow.
They laughed at me.
Yeah, how was Nino's night for you?
Wait. Oh my God.
No, let's talk about Nino's night.
Did you go to Motown?
I didn't.
But the questions, they seem like...
I applied to Motown. I mean, your admission, Baba Uncle.
So this also happened during Nino's. So we were there and then they called us, oh, for months, today's Nino's, but we were already aware. So they told us that we should get dressed and blah, blah, blah. So I had this senior in my dorm who was like, no, because of the way you behave, you should dress as a girl. So he went to borrow, he's called Clement. He went to borrow his girlfriend's...
naming names.
Yeah.
Miss
Robia. They should thank me.
Sir? Clement's got a girlfriend uniform.
Yeah, and he brought it. So when he brought it, and he was like, wait. I was like, hey, this one, yeah. It was like, wait. So before then, I used I was wearing a round neck shirt. And then I used it and then put foams inside and then made the breast look realistic. Hey. Then I put on the uniform and then I used a red Pepsodent for my lips.
and then like gel.
Hey.
Okay.
And then poster colors for my eyes and stuff. And then I did there was a white
blush.
Color. No, there was a white color in the poster color. Then it looked like earrings. And then that was all. I just had to cover my hair. And then we went to the assembly hall. I was holding an umbrella. And they gave me my, how do you call it? One of my mates. They took one of my mates to hold me.
Just so Rihanna.
Yeah, and I was holding the umbrella. I was going. When we got to the assembly hall, we were doing our thing, but I feel like my mates were overdoing it and it wasn't looking as funny as it was supposed to be. So they were coming to do pa 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 away, pa 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 pa. I was like, what is going on? Not my house. I just threw the umbrella away. Don't worry. I just threw the umbrella away and I made Kotsoye.
No, boom.
After the seniors, now sorry. Hey, I was like, hey. So that was it. And they were like, we did well. So when I was walking, they were like, hey, you're the one who went to twerk at the assembly. You're the one who went to twerk at the assembly. Hey, everybody was coming at me.
What did I got to do?
Oh, they weren't doing it. It was just like fun.
So did your house win?
They didn't really say who won, but people were like, my house did well. Yeah.
Agree house.
Yeah, agree
house.
Oh, no. I wouldn't say that. I mean, some people broke bounds,
but not you.
Not me.
Okay.
When I'm going, I go with my badge. I don't go like I'm breaking. Badge. No, I don't break bounds. I go.
Oh, you're killing me. You just walk out.
I just walk out with the badge. The security just sees me. I'm like, yeah.
What part did you sing in the choir?
I sang tenor.
Oh, me too. I was a tenor part leader.
I was almost part leader.
And then what happened?
My life is just dramatic. There was this guy who knew how to play the keyboard, and then there's music director. He was like, because he knows how to play the keyboard, it will be easier for the students to learn the songs.
Oh, okay.
I was like, but me too, I can sing, but this man doesn't like me. Even till date, when we go to the school for events, Accra are about to perform, he sees me with hairstyle, my hair is bushy with earrings, and he's complaining. I'm like, what? Do you live in 1968? What is this?
But that's the gag is they had afros back then.
Exactly.
The men's shorts were so short.
Exactly. I was going to the school one time. I had hair. I had added extensions. Yeah. So I was going and I thought about it and I was like, no, let me take it down. Because of that man, I took it down because I didn't want him to have anything to say. This man still had something to say. And then all the time, the choristers wanted me to conduct because I was funny and I made them happy. So everybody wanted me to conduct. This man is like, no, I'll come and spoil it. I'll do this, I'll do that. So what I used to do is there was this girl called Abigail Koji. I used to switch.
Full name.
Exactly. I used to switch. And then when we are doing the thing, then I just, then she goes. And then
conducting.
Then I start conducting. Then the man is just you can see he's so angry that he'll be like,
hey.
But yeah, I conducted more of the, performances.
What was your favorite song to sing from the choir?
There's this song. I don't know if you know it.
But you don't know what it's called.
I've forgotten. It's been a long time. And then I'm Muslim, so I stopped going for these choir things.
Okay. But they that wait.
No, I don't know.
You don't know that song? Different eras, I guess. Let's just move on. Okay, so when did you realize you were really good at playing characters? Because when I discovered your 2021 TikTok, I realized right from the jump, now we are characters.
Yeah.
You're already doing characters.
Yeah.
So when did you realize, we will be out here very good?
It's not something that I realized. It's it's me. when I live with people for too long, I adapt. So if let's say I live with you for a very long time, even you can just give me like a month, I'll start behaving like you.
Sir.
And that is how I am.
We are chameleon.
Yeah, kind of. I'll call it that.
So that's how you got the tunnel voice.
Yeah, the Tanu voice, because I watch a lot of the Kumkum Bag.
Yeah.
So, and the Tanu character was so funny to me. Like, whenever she's being so wicked, I'm like, this girl is funny. So, yeah, I liked her so much. I liked it on the Pragya and Abis.
I'm going to ask you another question. I want you to answer the next question in Tanu's voice. Can you do it?
Sure.
Okay, all right. So, where do you get inspiration for your TikTok videos?
Oh, me share daily activities. Nobody I had me pet. What is it? Abi, whatever.
Oh, we're losing composure. Oh no. Sir?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I really like it.
Yeah.
We are very well. Which may like voice acting in here, man.
Yeah, I can do voice acting, but I don't know. I think this country, people don't really see things. So I'm just there.
And yes, people, I feel like young people, they always say, oh, the future leaders, but they don't give them chance. Okay, baby. So okay, audition. No, be a winning chair, okay, the same audition. I do pick the older one. I just feel like that's how it is. I might be wrong, but until you people do things differently, this is how we see it.
Exactly.
Call me anywhere.
Period.
Yeah. So, what about your mother? What does she feel about your TikTok?
Oh, she's very, very cool and supportive about it.
So,
I love my mom. I love her so much. She's been like, I don't know how to describe it. Words cannot describe.
Words fail you.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any character on your TikTok that you've modeled after your mother?
Not really, because I didn't live with her, but there was a communication between us. Like, we communicated a lot, video calls. When she even came to Ghana, I think around 2016, and then it was so fun. Like, this woman would literally go to the salon to do her hair, and then she crosses her leg, and when I come inside, and she's like, "Oh, my son, what did you need? Come." Then she take bundles of money from her bag.
Bundles?
And she takes it out like confidently, and then she removes. And that time 50 cedis was like 100 cedis was spending.
Just like that 2016.
Hey,
in the way this scandal.
She made me feel when she came to Ghana, it was lovely. Yeah.
Was it difficult to convince your brother to do videos with you?
It wasn't difficult. I just sat down and I spoke to him. He always wanted to do TikToks, but then there was like some things that he didn't want to go into the TikTok right now. Yeah.
I see. All right. When did you start making money from TikTok?
I started making money as early as 2021.
Oh, what was the first gig? Do you remember?
It wasn't like a gig. I made money off of TikTok Live.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah, so
Explain,
when you go
how
there,
does it work?
When you go there and people love what you do, like they enjoy you don't just go and sit on live and then you just gift me. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to be funny. You need to be interesting. You need to do something nice.
Do you link like a bank account or something to it? How do you make money? No,
usually we use our PayPals.
Who are PayPal? Okay, so when they give the flowers and those things, it's money.
Yeah.
And then who is controlling the PayPal? Your friend?
Yeah, my friend. So they send it to me.
They don't take some out.
Hey, some of them they take.
They do commission.
But the people so far, all those people who have withdrawn for me, they don't take even a penny. Yeah, they just withdraw and they're like, yeah, take it. But the first girl I was doing with, the last time I heard from her, I withdrew $20 and then expecting her to like give it. That was around 2021. I was expecting her to give it back to me and I didn't hear from her again because she's been demanding that, since I'm making money, at least I can be giving her $50. I'm like, girl, you're in Canada.
$50 what? A week or what?
No, like from time to time as I'm making the withdrawal, I'm like, I'm here, I'm suffering.
I don't need you, man.
Hey.
When people are bashing you online, where is she? I see. So I realized that you do, you've collaborated with quite a number of people. Some of my favorites, Demand and Supply.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. This name, is it K Cretin or KC Written? I don't know how to pronounce it.
People don't know how to pronounce it. It's Cretin.
Cretin.
Yeah.
Nakene.
I don't know. It's silent, I guess.
Oh, Priscilla. And Akonoba.
Yeah.
How did you guys link up?
I feel like TikTok is a very big community, and then when you know somebody loves what you are doing, you'd see it. Like the person comments, the person this, the person that, although the person is like a big creator. Do you get? So one time I was just there, I was loving what Priscilla was doing, as in creating. I was loving what he was doing, and then I gave him a follow. I didn't expect a follow back, but when we linked up, I linked up with Demand and Supply through a guy called Time.
Oh, a guy called Time has been on this show.
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
Time GH.
Yeah, Time, and then we met. So when we met, Priscilla saw me. He saw my personality, and then that instant he gave me a follow. I didn't even have to say anything. Then he gave me a follow, and it was cool. And then with Akonoba, I followed him because he met me on TikTok actually. So like I say any penny for okay. Yeah. And then it's kind of like it wasn't easy. I wouldn't say it was easy for him, but like I just gave him a follow because I loved
what he does.
Yeah,
he's really
and then
funny.
He also followed me. So he took my WhatsApp number, we texted, and then we were texting for some time. He's been asking me to come around. I've been also asking him to come around, but we didn't like the time. Yeah. So it was recently that I contacted him. I was like, yo, I'm coming to your place, blah, blah, blah. We should do this. And then we met and then we did something.
Because I saw your video, do you understand the formula?
Yeah.
Start transitions.
Yeah.
As another person who, I don't know. And it was around the whole bill issue. So I don't know what you guys were trying to do.
I don't know. We were just being like, that is our content.
Yeah.
So if we dress like this for our content and then we transition into something different, everybody's going to be like, wow. But the whole idea of it wasn't like about the bill or anything. Nah. It was just like
this
being
ourselves. This is who you are, and this is the characters that you guys play. Oh, okay. So you were really pretty much on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I realized recently, Safi, what about Twitter?
Yeah.
Now your tweets really kill me. Sometimes you come in there, I remember you were like, so those of you telling me that Twitter is not for me, whatever. Do people really worry you on Twitter?
I don't know. Twitter, they have this mentality that people are scared of them, and that's like, if you come and then you are trolling me, I'll be like, oh, I'll not come on Twitter and I'll deactivate my account. Bro, nobody they fear you. I'm not, for real.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of anyone. If you don't like me because of my personality, I trash you away.
Okay.
It's not by force. You can't I'm Kojo Besia, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. I can't do anything about it either. Somebody will be like, go and then learn how to behave like a man. What do you define as a man? What do you define as a man?
If you are not watching the video, you are listening on audio, you are missing out on some facial expressions.
But then like Twitter is too much. But then I love how like most of them have become like used to me. And then some of the comments they've been dropping, you come and then you come, hey, you be gay, Anna. Hey, when you Kojo Besia this, I've had enough doors slammed in my face, and I'm kind of used to it right now. Okay. So there's nothing you're going to say that it will hurt me, and I'll be like, hey, I'm leaving Twitter.
Yeah.
No, I'm just posting my content, doing what I love best. Sometimes when they troll me, it's even funny because I'm looking. This is a weak shade. If I want to shade, I will shade.
Yeah, like it's so weak. It's like very weak. And that's the thing. It's low hanging fruits.
Exactly.
Yeah, the things that they say. But no, I think your numbers are picking up, and I like it because Twitter does kind of have that energy sometimes, especially when you come daily. Because some of the comments that I saw when you started posting was like, hey, we need to do this for here and those kind of things. And I was just thinking to myself,
questioning them. I was like, why? Is the Twitter, is it for your father?
Elon Musk
have done something, and you are saying, Twitter, we don't do that here. What do you do there? Do you sleep there?
Come on, man.
I don't like that thing.
Oh, no, I really like a confidence.
If people see this video right now, I'm sure some of them are going to come for me. But I really don't care. I don't care about how you feel about me. I'm just being myself, being who I am, being who God created me to be. I can't just get up and then try and be someone else because of you. You're a joke.
Hey. Oh man! Mommy five.
You're making me pissed.
No, I love it. Okay, so you say you're a Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay. Me, I went to school with people who are Muslim, right? Okay. I know practicing Muslims, and I know Muslims by me and Kremuni. That's it. Which one are you?
I'm a practicing Muslim.
You pray 5 times a day?
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking. Yeah. Okay, because a lot of people, and I saw somebody said something, say, oh, what PSA?
Yeah, I have peers, and then it was my personal decision. I want to explain something to you guys.
Okay.
Before we, as Ghanaians, we became who we are today.
What are we today?
I don't know, westernized.
You think Ghanaians are westernized?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. Twasoe.
Before we became who we are today, we were worshipping like gods, we were doing other stuff, even generally like as Africans. And then white people decided to bring like religion onto us. I feel like religion has more to do with the soul than the body. I don't think God looks at things like piercings, rasta, tattoos, and other stuff. I really don't think God looks at things like that. Because we as Africans, we used to do that before the white people brought religions, like, and even the Arabs, before they brought Islam onto us, before they brought Christianity. We used to do all these things. And then now you guys are trying to trash it and go for something a white man brought to you. And then when you see someone with a piercing, you're like, hey, what is this? Are you a girl? God said it's no good. This.
Anyway, they can't answer you. But I interesting insights when you say, your confidence is very inspiring to me. I must say, I've always said, say, people make effeminate boys feel so horrendous, like in this country. And it's crazy. I must tell you, a lot of effeminate people are very passionate. They're very hardworking. And maybe it's because they feel like they have a lot to prove because of how it is. And, I have effeminate ways myself. And I must tell you, sometimes you just have to like shut your eyes and everything to all the things that people have to say and go after the things that you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've been doing this podcast 7 years this year. When I started, one of the biggest things I had to do was like, oh, you sound like a girl. Oh, why do you sound like a girl? This is my voice. Me quite transplants and
And
now me go transplant me would that table no so I better say who would sad events occur due to cosmetic surgery.
I even want to find out what their definition for a boy and a girl is. Because the only thing that proves my masculinity is the thing down here. That is the only thing. I know girls have facial hair. You can't say facial hair. So please, we are human beings, but just that you have to understand that human beings are in different varieties.
Variety is the spice of life.
God didn't create like just one human being and be like, be a man, be a woman. No. Fine, the two genders we know are man and woman. But other people have like other stuffs going on. That is why, because of the varieties between human beings, that's why some people are born and see their backs like this. It's not their fault. I didn't get up and decide to be. Do you think I would love and appreciate walking around for people to be pointing fingers at me? Nobody would love that for themselves. Everybody would want to be what society define as this. But then sometimes we can't help it.
Hell, that would be boring. Jeez.
That would be very boring.
Everybody was like, the way, very boring. But I really like that, you're speaking up about this. This is something that is very important. You see, Mom, Baba, show video way. And we just comments. Refer to the earlier comments. And you're studying psychology.
Yeah.
Why?
I love psychology. Actually, I chose it when I applied for the University of Ghana. And then I didn't know what it was exactly about, but I just know it was about the brain and understanding human processes. Right. So when I started, it was a little bit confusing. But right now where I am in the psychology, I really love it and I would like to take it forward. It's a very nice course.
What's the big picture with that? Do you what is the career goal for that?
I don't know. I just want to help people. A lot of people have mental issues. We as human beings, a lot of us are going through stuff. And then I feel like mental health is very, very important, especially for the trolls that come to troll. Some of them have mental issues and you really need treatment. And trust me, when I become a psychologist, I'll sort you out.
Baby, the mic drop in this episode is a lot. Oh my God. That's okay, that's interesting. So you're in your final year?
Yeah, I'm in my final year.
When are you graduating?
Hopefully next year.
Next year. Oh, okay. Will be a party.
Maybe your party be in graduation heading.
Hey.
Me certificate ma kofi ma koda. What party?
You see you 4 years,
I beg.
It's nothing.
Let's just cry a call. I
see. I see you are part of the Pulse influencer group. Oh, okay. What are some of the benefits you get from being a Pulse influencer?
I mean, they bring gigs. They brought my gig with Yango.
Okay.
And it was very fun. And they are still bringing more gigs. Currently, I'm in a gig with Enterprise Insurance.
Yeah. It's also insurance.
Derby and Tisa, but yeah.
No, but you're promoting them as the insurance company to go to.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, Almed, what would you say you want Ghanaians to understand about you generally as a person?
Personally, there's only one thing I would like you to understand. I will not change for anyone. I will not try and be someone else for anyone. When I say someone else, I don't mean that your comments and you come and gay. No, that is not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to tell you that I will not change as in being effeminate, walking around, being myself. I will not change for you. There's nothing you are going to do that will make me change. If you come and sit here and some people, I saw a video on TikTok and there was this man talking and he was like, he had a brother who was also girly and they had to beat them for them to change and other stuff. I'm like, your brother is your brother. I am Almed. I will not change for anyone. Do you know the number of times I had to sit down and pray to God? Growing up as a kid, I used to pray. I used to pray, Allah, please pay. The video answer praise. So much money, so. Allah, please protect me. Make me change from these ways. Like, I want to be manly. I want to be this. I went to high school. I related with the boys so much. I picked up pidgin. I can speak good pidgin.
No, I see. You won't say the skits that you do where you're playing the like Nima boys and stuff. You're a really good actor, you know?
Yeah, I picked it from high school. But it still didn't change who I was as in behavior-wise. It's still there. Like, no matter I can't help it. It's not my fault.
Yeah. But so is your pidgin really good?
Yeah, it be.
Yeah. Don't catch me. Okay, let's just do a little pidgin, you know. So right there.
Let me switch a little bit.
You're going to switch
Charlie, before make steady.
Charlie, okay, righty, before answer this now question letter.
Yeah.
So I'll go read some brain problem, then we go advise some. Hey, Charlie. The pigeon is not coming.
Oh, Charlie, if you do a mogo.
If you do a
yeah,
okay.
Mogo.
This one, Ibi guy, what we go call him?
What?
Ibi guy, we forgive him name. We don't use like people's real names.
Oh, okay, okay. Sure.
Ibi guy, what we call him? Give me name, give out.
Ngobio.
What name is that?
I don't know.
Oh, say the name again. I can't hear.
Ngobio. Yeah.
Okay. Ngobio says, Hi, SincerelyAccra. My girlfriend and I have been dating for 3 years now. During the early days of our relationship, we had some wild and mind-blowing sex. One time, she just decided not to respond when I make advances. So at some point, I stopped. For 2 years, we've been together without sex or even making out or hugging. Hey. She has decided now that we should get back to it. But she hasn't been my sexual fancy in a long time, and it's making it hard. What do I do? Hey, question, wait, is it like you guys went on a break for 2 years? Because how are you in a relationship with somebody for 2 years? You don't hug. You don't.
Is it whose side is it from? Who doesn't want to do it?
So the guy says they've been dating for 3 years. Early days, no, they were very sexually active. And then at a point when he makes the advance, he should be like, oh no, stop.
Charlie, it'd be like the girl when she gets some new man before they.
She get new.
Yeah, I see.
That will help me to see how.
Yeah.
Some broke out to overtake.
Yeah.
We right the person left.
Then so she's on her brother out.
Yeah. So she suddenly come back. Some cover ain't you.
Charlie boy, you will find new shorty, Charlie. Yeah. The shorties then deal. So as you find them there, you go get.
Ngobio. Let's say
Ngobio, look sharp.
Look sharp.
The women then they.
Where then they for?
I don't know. If you search anywhere, if you go anywhere, then you go get woman.
Anywhere.
The women then they, Charlie. Them bunch, women bunch past men for this country. You don't know. So you go get. Look sharp.
This is like the shortest answer we've ever given.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. But one prayer is one switching back home. And you're going to start. But honestly, see, I don't understand people that stay in relationships that don't serve them and you don't speak up. Because in 2 years, if you're not getting what you want out of a relationship, like what is it?
Personally, I feel like when there's communication, your relationship can thrive for a very long time. So if you're having the same sex thing. You can communicate. You can talk to the person.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, why don't you want to do stuff anymore?
And then when you kasasa no unfiwa, no one say Charlie wa bro, no jano.
Yeah. Then you move on, but what one kashi into Kojana, yeah, car seminar, what seven shed on your because you didn't really bring anything up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just those things that don't serve you. And I one thing I've realized these days with human beings is like nobody wants to be the bad person. Two people will be in a relationship, they are tired, but Obian person can say, wait na oka say we should break up. So this one will start acting funny. They are all waiting to see who will get tired.
Then I'm breaking up with you.
It's so silly. Like, and it's such you guys, we stay on this earth for such a small time. With the 100 cry a small time.
Awesome.
So don't waste your time doing things that don't serve you. Who will say I'm fun? I know I can get on and say, hey, shorty, me take you high. To say what could break and then me and me day pay. What's it? I say I didn't sign up for. Yeah, that's what it is. Don't wait till Ingobio, that's our
answer for you. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Almed, thank you so much for coming. Say Almed, yeah. Almed, thank you so much for coming.
You're wrong, and Camino has he?
Hey,
they were been fighting people.
I saw your video. You were like, it's not Ahmed, it's Almed. Ahmed is my father. I saw it. Anyway, what are your last words and tell people where they can find you?
I don't know. I'm all about positivity. So one thing I would tell you is no matter where you find yourself, try as much as possible to be yourself because you don't have anything to prove to anyone. The only one you have something to prove to is you. So please, and please again, be yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much.